Okay. This is my video response to the update 2 of my friend. And okay. Now I'm watching the video. I have another video coming, so check that out too. But I've watched the video, the update 2, and I'm like, sounds like to me that, okay, now towards the end when you told me she was 25, I'm thinking the girl's like 17. I'm not even gonna lie to you, 16, 17 years old, the way she sounded like she was acting. Now, I don't think it has less of the maturity level. After I heard that she was 25, at first I was kind of like, what? And then it still dawned on me, because I know a lot of grown women who still have security issues. They're still insecure. And it sounded like to me all that, I can't live without you, I can't be without you, why can't you be, needy, all that, gimme. It is someone, as I talked about in some of my other videos, is an insecure person. They are not in love with themselves first. They don't love themselves enough. So they reaching out to other people, the outside, to, let's see how I can say this, complete them. So that's why she was giving you that whole, I can't live without you type of thing. And then her just disappearing because she ran away. Why would you run away just because someone says they need their space? And you know what, give that person their space. Let them, if you wasn't, like you said, you said she drained you. I've been in that type of relationship before. You're talking about her trying to change you and making you, you keep being you. And don't let nobody change that about you. You keep being you. Don't let her insecurities manipulate you into staying into that relationship. I know we all need to be needed. Sometimes we all like to be needed. We all like to be, we all like to be needed in a relationship. Know that somebody needs us and wants us there. But in the same sense, there's a difference between a person wanting you there and a person needing you there. A person who wants you there can do her own thing. Can get, y'all can go each and have your own time apart, and be okay. Come back together and be just fine and better than y'all was before. Now I know it is a blessing, like you were talking about how she was kind of draining you, and it was a very stressful relationship. Sounds like it. I mean, when you're in a relationship with somebody who can tell you she can't live without you, yeah, that's a stressful relationship, because you like, dang, I really don't know if I can do this with her for the rest of my life, but if I leave her, she's gonna kill herself, or she's gonna do something horrible to herself, and that's a deep weight on your chest, because you don't want nothing to happen to her, because you do love her. She just has a lot of things to grow up to. And then after hearing she was 25, I was just kind of like, honey, she really needs her time. I know, you might eventually want to get back with her, you might miss her, yes, you love her, but in the same sense, you got to let it go. And yes, whomever she might get, it might hurt her the next time, but it's up. You cannot. One thing we have to realize when we get in relationships with people like that, who are insecure, who are needy, who are looking for someone to fill a void in them, to fill a void that their only their true love for themselves can fill up, that when we get in relationships with these type of people, we wound up, like you said, being drained, being stressed out, being tired, feeling trapped. Like if you left, you don't know what she would do to herself. You said that she, you told her you needed space, and she just disappeared on you. She ran away. She's 25. Honey, we all got to deal with it sometimes, It's sad because a lot of these ladies, women, have not learned to love themselves. Therefore, they're always looking for that person to complete them. They're always looking for their partner or their lover or their spouse or their husband or wife or whatever to fill that void. That's what happens with a lot of these young ladies. And I'm not gonna say it's the age thing, because it's not, because like you said, she's 25 years old. She's older than me. Okay, she needs to get it together. She needs to. Her issues all results to self-love, not even just trying to be selfish. If she's constantly wanting to take, she's trying to fill something up. It's not like she was just using you for money and things of that nature. She was using you emotionally, not in a hateful way and not intentionally. It's just needy people will drain you. They need. They don't know how to give love. They only want to receive love because that's what they feel like they need to complete them. And when you tell her you need the space and things of that nature, she took it like, oh my God, my world's falling apart. And now she's looking for somebody else to fill that void, whether it's an ex, a new girl, or whatever. And yes, that person is going to hurt her, but it's up to her to say, you know what? I can't do this. I need to love myself. I need to work on me. No relationship she's going to get in is she ever going to be truly happy or get all the love she feels like she needs, because that love first starts with herself, and then she'll be able to give. So my advice to you is, in your next relationship or next thing when you get with another woman, is that you must realize this woman has to love herself first. For her to truly know how to give to you open and honestly, and not give it like too much of herself, but give enough of herself, all of herself, without giving too much. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what you're doing. You're the one who's giving, but you're giving too much, because it shouldn't be you giving 9 and she giving 10, you giving 7 and she giving 30. It's a 50-50 thing. You know, you give 50, she give 50. You give 100, she give 100. It's not gonna be a whole give me 70, I give you 30 type of thing. So when you get with a woman who truly is comfortable with herself, loves herself, is strong within herself, she won't be looking for you to save her, to stay with her. She can't live without you. That's all insecurities. And no matter who she's with, whether it's her ex, whether it's a new girl, whether it's you, that's how she is going to be, because she still has yet to learn to love herself. Therefore, yes, it is a blessing, because you're actually getting the time. You're actually getting the heads up before y'all get too serious, where y'all living together, y'all got a house together, y'all married, y'all got kids. You know what I mean? So it is a blessing. I know it might hurt because you do love her. You do look a little upset. Not like you're depressed. Just that you do care about her, and that's normal. But first, she has to care about herself. She really does, and it doesn't sound like she do. Because anytime you tell somebody you don't know what you do without them, you need them, you don't love yourself. Because you truly in this world don't need anybody to complete you. It's just great to have a companion. It's never a necessity. A necessity is needing water and food. A want is wanting a companion, not needing one. You should never need anyone. You know what I mean? So therefore, this probably is the best thing. Y'all break up probably is the best thing for her, because her getting, even if she got hurt in her next relationship or with an ex, it would force her to grow up and love herself. It's going to force her to have to look at herself in the mirror and say, I need to deal with me. Stop hiding behind relationships and stop looking for that other person to fill up my void. Because all that does is take from that person so much to where they kind of resent you. So I understand exactly what you're saying. And maybe this is another. I'm a firm believer in one door closes, another one opens. You close a window, a door opens. You close a door, a window opens. There's always an open door, and it's coming. So this might be, yes, this is a breakup, but in the same sense, you might wind up finding out something, learning something. She might wind up learning something. And everybody in our life is not always meant to stay there forever. Sometimes there are people we learn lessons from, and sometimes they aren't. Sometimes they're just passing through, and sometimes they're meant to stay. We got to decipher between the three. So thank you for the video. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry to hear about your breakup, but I'm happy to see that you believe it's a blessing, and you know it's a blessing, and you believe that you know the difference between having somebody give too much. No, that's not right. So, all right, girl. Peace.